welcome on board the VFR 800. This is actually its first sort of proper day out as such. I haven't had it long, and if you'd seen the reveal video when I first got it, I still haven't done any of the modifications that I said I was going to do, only because I haven't had the time, and I've been doing a bit of research to see where I can get the things done for the best price and the best quality. You know, like the wheels painted gold. I want a new windscreen, as I've just found out from this little journey I'm on today. And I want all the blemishes and the stone chips and everything taken out of the paintwork as well. A couple of other little bits and pieces. Oh yeah, the forks need to be done, definitely. I'm just pulling into this toll bridge here. If you're wondering who this other biker is in front of me, his name is Dylan. He's a subscriber to the channel, and we got in touch last week to see if we both fancied going. How much is this? 150. If we both fancied going to Mondello Park, which is where we're heading to now, and there's a vintage rally or something like that. I thought it wasn't going to let me through. It's a vintage rally. I'm just going to pull in here, stick my gloves on. Hold on there, Dylan. With vintage motorbikes and vintage cars. So we're heading there for the day. I've met Dylan before. We hooked up for a coffee because he doesn't live too far away from me. Now, which way did he go here? The bike is still so new, I haven't had time to mount the phone correctly. Don't know where he went. I think he went right. There he is. So I don't have sat-nav as such. So yeah, we've hooked up for a coffee before. Got an incredible we're like a couple of old grannies talking motorbikes. You know how it is, folks, when you go out with a fella biker. So we thought it'd be a good idea to come along and do this for the day. And he's a big Honda fan as well. So that's a 2000, the year 2000 Fireblade he's on. It's a stunning looking machine. Actually, when we get there, I'll ask him to tell you all a little bit about that machine. I've already asked him if he minds being on camera, and he's not shy at all, and he can talk for Ireland just like the rest of us. So it's lovely to be out today. I think I just mentioned as well, well, just to let you know, I've done 73 miles already today before I've just switched this camera on. And one thing I have noticed is that whilst I'm not getting buffeted on the top of my head, the wind is coming around the sides on the screen and is definitely buffeting my body. And I've noticed as well the noise inside the helmet as a result of the airflow coming up after hitting my body, coming in up through the bottom of the helmet. It's really noisy. That's a problem, of course, when I'm recording videos, but I think one of the other things I'm going to add to this bike, as I now know, is a new screen. And to be honest, I don't really like black screens anyway. I quite like the smoked screen, but I shall get one with a lip on it, just to try and deflect that wind a little bit more. Anyway, saying all of that, it's just wonderful to be out on this VFR 800. Thoroughly enjoying it. Really getting to grips with it. I'd read a lot of things about the bikes not being too happy, sort of under 3,000 revs, and a few people have said that as well to me. And tell you what, I mean, this pretty much is a do-it-all bike in my eyes. It's really easy to handle at slow speeds as well as highway speeds, and it just, sorry to use this word, it sits there planted when you're doing speed on a motorway. It's really a really relaxed ride actually at speed, but at the same time on the twisties it's magnificent fun. So thoroughly enjoying this 15-year-old bike. I'm probably going to switch off the old camera now and save a bit of battery power until I get to Mondello, and like I say, we'll have a quick chat with Dylan, who's in front of me, and sure, I'll hopefully film the day's events. Alright, we'll talk in a bit, folks. So we made it, and this really is two vintage men on vintage motorcycles at a vintage festival. What about that, Dylan?
That's been awesome, lovely ride, lovely weather.
Did I get that right, yeah?
It's definitely vintage.
I've just been following your Fireblade on the way here. and it looks and sounds amazing on the road. Just tell the viewers a little bit about it, will you?
Sorry, background noise. It's a 2000 Honda Fireblade. It's practically original. I purchased it from a nice gentleman in Louth. It's got 30,000 kilometers on it, and it's, as you can see, it's in nearly original condition, and it's spotless clean. And it's I had old Fireblades, and I wanted a new toy, and you can't go wrong, can you?
Is it a bit of a project bike, Dylan? Are you doing anything to it, or what's your aim for the bike? Are you just going to keep it the way it is?
My plan with this is to try and get it back to as it came out in the showroom. So I've put an original screen back on it. I have 3 of the 4 original indicators, so I'm just waiting for one more to arrive in the post. And I think there's only 1 or 2 little things I'm going to change back, because, as I said, it has the original under tray, which you don't see anymore, and a few other details. So I want to make it as it rolled out of the showroom in 2000.
Well, it looks amazing, and I'm sure the viewers will think that as well from the few shots I did on the way here. Unfortunately, sorry about the car alarm, the sound of the cars or the motorbikes on the track at the minute keeps sending the alarm off on the motorbike. Did I say car alarm? So I hope you like the sound and the look of Dylan's bike on the road. It looked amazing on the way here, but unfortunately the camera battery died, so I couldn't get any more footage than I already got. I might try and cut in a few little shots on the way back, but I think now we follow the sound, Dylan. What do you reckon? See where the day takes us.
We'll see where it goes. It's very loud, it's nice. I know it's only cars, but the bikes are due on track later, and hopefully we'll get to see some nice vintage and classic cars and bikes around the track.
As usual, on all of my days out, first things first, a cup of coffee. Very impressive cars, really good museum, but it's more the two-wheel variety I think we're interested.
Yeah, we'll have to go across to the paddock and see what they have. We missed the first bike race, I'm reliably informed, but they should be back out.
Let's just follow the noise, I reckon.
Yeah.
Okay.
No reg on it.
Are you drooling yet?
Yeah, even for 4 wheels, it's pretty. Look at that. They're having a Z3 as well, you don't see too many of those.
It really is an event for anoraks and nerds, so we're perfectly suited here. Okay, we're sort of following the noise here, and it sounds meaty anyway. Let's have a little look, see what's in this little pit garage. even hear me, but that's some sound in real life. Hope it's coming across all right on the camera, but the smell, I love that old smell. What is that smell, Dylan?
I think it's the two-stroke, whatever mix they run on these things. They're bloody awesome. I think I'll be on Dundee later looking for classic bikes.
This is what we paid for. This is brilliant. Just like the good old days. Well, that was a fantastic afternoon out. I have to say, I think I'm looking forward to the ride home more than this event, to be honest. So just can't wait to get back on that bike. But anyway, what a gorgeous day here in Ireland, and just great to be here. I am hoping to come back to this very place, Mondello Park, to do another track day very soon. So it'll be a different kind of day out. But if you're not already a subscriber of the channel, please become one. And great to have you along for the ride. Thanks again, folks, and big huge thanks to Dylan as well for accompanying me on this trip.
No problem, buddy.
Now let's do some shots of the ride home. Well, we're back on the bikes, and I think we're going to just take a long drive home, follow our nose and see where the roads take us. That wonderful feeling about being on a bike, of course, isn't it? So really nice to have a purpose. Not that we need one to get out on two wheels, but it is. It's always nice to have something to go and see and go and do. Huge thanks to Dylan, like I say, one of the subscribers to the channel, and it's amazing. I'm slowly but surely starting to meet a few of you, which is really good, because I don't know anybody else in my part of the world who rides motorbikes. So it's just lovely, lovely to be able to meet you and to get out for a spin with you folks. Anybody else who's heading to Ireland, by the way, just give us a shout and let's hook up. These conditions, the weather conditions for Ireland, are particularly unusual. It's never this hot. I think it's they're saying it's the hottest summer on record in the news. Fantastic. The air temperature outside at the minute is 26 degrees, which is possibly nothing considering where you guys are in the States or Spain. I think the viewers on this channel, I have more viewers in the States than anywhere else. I was looking at the analytics last week. So thanks for being on board. I hope you're enjoying this amazing Irish scenery. A lot of twisty lanes as well. I seem to be on these a lot, so apologies. But just watch the Mountain Pass series if you haven't already seen them. That does vary things up a lot. So just a few little thoughts about this bike. Like I said at the beginning of this video, it's its first sort of big trip out today. Thoroughly enjoyed it, didn't skip a beat. Really responsive and very comfortable as well. The seat, as you all know, I always have something to say about a bike seat. The seat on this is just beautiful and comfortable. Definitely up there with the GS. It's easy to forget when you're on this that it's a 15-year-old bike. Phenomenal, really. I can imagine at the time when this came out, well, they came out even earlier than that, of course. It's just this particular model was 2007. But to have a bike like this back then, phenomenal. I'd love to take this on track as well, just for the crack, and see what it could do. Sorry, I'm just soaking up the scenery here. So that's probably it for now, folks. Hope you enjoyed the day out. What did I call it? Two vintage blokes on vintage motorbikes on a vintage day out, or something like that. Anyway, thanks for coming along, thanks for being here with us. I thoroughly enjoyed the spin out, and I'm really thoroughly enjoying this bike as well, so really excited about this now. Okay, see you on the next one. Over and out.